Tell us about the bunny. What's the story behind this
That's
bunny?
Hugh Hefner.
Ah, okay, yeah, the jacket, okay. He,
That's Hugh Hefner. I didn't send that to him.
with a smoking jacket on, okay.
Yeah, that's him.
And the one next to him, what's that one about?
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. That's part of a series. This is Kellyanne Conway. But it's from a series called Six Chicks and a Dick. And the dick is up there, that monster.
Over
there.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Dick Cheney.
Oh, wow.
And I said, you know, this is the mask that I made of you. But actually, it's not a mask, it's a construction.
So what did he say?
Oh, he said nothing. No, he did not. I never heard from him. No, but the work is a very political work. And what the letter said was that in her book, Patterns of Culture, Ruth Benedict talks about 3 forms of insanity in a culture. And one of the forms of insanity is someone who conforms to cultural norms with such a vengeance that there's no questioning of what they are. And so in a sense that they're impervious to how to put it, they accept what the culture offers without question, and as a result they do things that are very, very dangerous. And when you look, you know, you lied to get us into a war. You know, like this many Americans were killed, this many Iraqis were killed, so you're responsible for a lot of blood.
Yeah, on your hand, yeah.
So, you know, that's why I made this mask of you. And I left room on the back for your reply. The copy of my letter is on the back of this, and when you reply to me, I will include your letter in. And I never heard from him.
Okay, what about the one next?
Well, so no, but then we got the 6 chicks. So it's 6 chicks and the dick. So he's the dick. It's Kellyanne Conway, and the rest of the chicks are upstairs. But it's Melania, Sarah Palin, Kris Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, and Ann Coulter. And I didn't send them letters. This is Kim Kardashian. I didn't send her a letter either. This is Giuliani.
Really?
Yeah, there's a black artist who's
Okay.
very, very famous. His name is Chris O'Feely. And you may know of him based on his work because he did a Virgin Mary in an African style, and it was exhibited at the Brooklyn Museum years ago. And when the work was installed, rather than being wall-mounted, it was leaning against the wall, and it was supported by 2 large pieces of elephant dung. And Giuliani was the mayor, and he went crazy. And he said, from now on, this is a sick work of art, and no more funding to the Brooklyn Museum. It was a huge to-do about it. Of course, what happened is Chris O'Feely's work became worth $1 million each, right? So this is Mayor Giuliani as seen through the eyes of Chris O'Feely, right? And, excuse me, Helen, but it's a toilet seat, and when you lift it up,
See? Wow.
okay.
That's a. Alrighty, yeah, that. Okay.
All right, these masks over here, the skull masks, those were done for an exhibition that was called 40 Patriots, Countless Americans. As a matter of fact, I'll give you, here's a present. Let me see. Let's get this here. Here's the poster for it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna sign this and give it to you as a gift.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll sign it in a pencil. We'll figure out how to wrap it.
Yeah.
So anyhow, this was shown, 40 Patriots, Countless Americans. It was shown at Dance Theater Workshop. The curator and I talked about it. Everything was seal of approval, no problem. I wrote letters. So there are 40 Patriots. Dear Patriot, congratulations in recognition of your contribution to American socio-political life. I have fabricated a death head mask of you. It will be included in an exhibition of masks, which will be exhibited in an installation, blah, 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 Dance Theater Workshop, and then I invite them to the opening. So these are the 40, okay?
Okay.
Cardinal O'Connor, Norman Schwarzkopf, Nancy Reagan, Byron White, Barbara Bush, Joan Rivers, Shirley Temple Black, Ronald Reagan, Jeffrey McDonald, Alphonse D'Amato. Remember the senator?
Mm-hmm.
There's a story about him. One of his aides came to the exhibition and he said, the senator is very interested in acquiring one of your masks. What are you charging? I said, they're $40 each. 40 Patriots, $40. He said, oh, the senator can't afford that.
What?
Okay, Sandra Day O'Connor, Andy Warhol, Susan Molinari, Patrick Buchanan, George Bush, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Donald Wildman, Joe McCarthy, who was the killer, I think. Is that the killer? Memory dims. James Doyle, Stephen Solars, Peggy Noonan, William Buckley, anyhow, they're all sort of on the right, right? Okay. So the exhibition goes up, and I sent these letters to all those people, inviting them to the opening. And the Dance Theater Workshop gets a call saying, what's going on there? And the director says, nothing, it's a really cute show. Come down and see it, you'll like it. And they said, okay. That was the end of that. So we thought. Then this guy calls me for an interview. He's a reporter, and he says, I'm from the New York Review. Do you remember there used to be, like, it was the National Guardian, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was, but I thought, New York Review, I thought this was the one that was handed out for free on corners in the village, blah, blah, blah. So I thought I was talking to a left-leaning publication, and this guy is asking me all these really hardball questions. And afterwards I thought, I guess he was trying to figure out if I really believed what I was saying. Turns out that he was writing. Oh, and one of the questions he asked was, do you think the president should be dead? And I said, yes. I said, I think he's dead in every way a person can be dead and still be alive. Like, I think he's morally dead. I think he's spiritually dead. I think, blah, blah, blah. So this reporter was writing, it's called the House Organ, by subscription only, for a group that was so far to the right that they had been split off from the John Birch Society because they were to the right of the John Birchers. And apparently one of them was a senator. And they got this letter, this news article saying that this artist, this Pisher, thought that the president should be dead. And the next thing you knew, the gal was besieged, the Post came down, the television cameras came down. I came home, there were 15 messages on the answer machine. I was invited to Boston to be on a TV show with a right-wing person, and we were supposed to be debating. I was shaking in my boots.
Oh, God.
So that's what these masks are.
Wow. So how many of the people that you sent the invitation did come?
Nobody.
Okay.
Just a representative from Abba.
And didn't want to pay the $40.
No, I didn't want to pay for it. But other people might have come, but they didn't announce themselves. Or other representatives from senators, who knows. But that was my 15 minutes of fame. And then, then what happened? And it was bubbling. It was like, big deal. And then Michael Jackson did a dance. And he was dancing on garbage cans. And he grabbed his junk, right? And then he made the front page, and I was going.